Hello, class of 2023. You have reached the halfway mark. It's your junior year. And now it's time to start thinking about what you plan to do when you graduate from high school. We have 470 students in our class currently. Most will go on to a college or university. Some will choose a trade school. Others may enter the military. Several may decide to enter the workforce or take a gap year and maybe travel. So not everything we present here will pertain to every student, but we're going to emphasize some essential information as well as what we are hearing most from students and parents. We'll start with your team. Dr. Donna Smith is the assistant principal. I'm Miss Wood, or Miss Jill. I'm your school counselor. And together we primarily address academics, college and career planning, social and emotional concerns, and discipline. When we determine a referral is necessary, we have 3 professionals that we make referrals to based on individual need. Kaylee Huey is our STARS counselor. Michael Malutin is our ESAP therapist. And Kelly Stewart is our social worker. Rita Chamberlain offers support to the entire counseling department. She's amazing. And Jordan Lancaster heads up student services, where you go for things like attendance and parking passes. For the 25 students who have joined our class this year, and as a reminder to everyone, we encourage you to use the BHS website. It has lots of important information about all things Bruin, including a listing of our clubs and a place to make online payments like for the upcoming PSAT. It is constantly updated and a great resource. Our class has a page in Schoology that serves as our hub for important information. When I have something to share with you all, that's where I put it. Every student in the class has been added to the class of 2023 junior group. Go to Groups, Class of 2023 Junior, and then Resources. And it's there that you'll find all sorts of answers to your questions. The form to sign up for the upcoming PSAT, dual enrollment information, the PE waiver form, etc. You'll also find links to join Zoom sessions during 5th period for the upcoming college visits to BHS. Going back to your sophomore year for just a moment, you will recall that we spent some time on youth science. That's where we identified your aptitudes and your interests, and the purpose there was to find several good fit careers to serve as a guide when we met last spring to choose your courses for this year. Now it's time to dig deeper and find your passion. Step out there and start exploring. What is it that you enjoy? Typically, we enjoy the things we do well. We encourage every student to get involved in at least one activity at school, and then strive for leadership opportunities. If your schedule and circumstances allow, consider securing a part-time job or volunteering. This will be part of your resume as you begin to prepare for your next step after high school. It's also important to build relationships with teachers and coaches because you're going to be asking them to write recommendation letters for you. The challenge is to try and fit everything in without getting too stressed. So we keep going back to what we introduced a couple of years ago. Stay happy, healthy, and involved. We're going to be talking about academic success next, and then test information and college planning. I'm going to scroll through the first slides rather quickly since most of you have seen them, but for reference and especially for the new families who have joined us. These are your graduation requirements: 4 credits of English, 4 credits of math, 3 credits each of science and social studies, 1.5 credits wellness PE, 2 credits in the same foreign language, 1 fine art credit, 3 credits in an elective focus area, half a credit for personal finance, for a total of 22 credits that are required to earn a high school diploma in the state of Tennessee. Here is a sample transcript. In the upper right-hand corner, you'll see 2 GPAs. We only report the cumulative GPA to colleges. The HOPE GPA determines eligibility for the HOPE Lottery Scholarship. With a 3.0 GPA or a 21 on the ACT, the state of Tennessee will put $16,000 in your pocket over the course of 4 years if you choose to attend an accredited post-secondary school in the state of Tennessee. This assumes that you maintain a minimum GPA requirement. These GPAs are calculated using 2 different grading scales. The WCS grading scale is weighted, meaning it awards extra quality points for honors or AP classes, assuming that the student sits for the AP exam in the spring. The HOPE grading scale does not award an extra half or full point for these classes. However, both scales recognize the additional 3, 4, or 5 points added to the numeric grade at the end of each grading period for honors, dual enrollment or dual credit, and AP classes. It is normal at the beginning of the junior year to feel frustrated over the rigor in your academic classes. Many of you added honors and/or AP classes to your schedule for the first time. Here is the policy if you are struggling in a class. Approach your teacher and discuss ways to improve. Advocate for yourself. Let your teacher know that you need their help. Engage in the solutions that your teacher recommends. Then go to enrichment on a regular basis. Enrichment is an opportunity to get individual or small group instruction for about 30 minutes each day. Every teacher has an enrichment schedule, and it is available to you 3 days each week. If you continue to struggle, then approach me and I will pull a team together. We will meet and come up with a solution where you will be successful. If you need to make up a class in credit recovery, it is now available Tuesday and Thursday after school. You'll find an application in your Schoology resources. Complete the application, include both student and parent signatures, and then turn in to Ms. Eggleston in the counseling department to get started. Dual enrollment is an opportunity to earn high school credit and college credit at the same time. You can start taking dual enrollment classes now that you've completed your sophomore year. Tuition is $495 per semester class. However, there is a state grant that covers the cost of $500 for the first 2 classes and $200 for the third class. Effective January 1, 2022, the grant will cover the cost of 5 classes plus $100 per class thereafter. It's a great way to get a head start and earn college credit without paying for it. Dual enrollment courses show up as pass-fail on your high school transcript. See your junior Schoology page for more information. Williamson County uses the Latin system for honors recognition. Summa cum laude, 4.25 and above, magna cum laude, 4.0 to 4.24, and cum laude 3.5 to 3.99. Students are recognized accordingly in our program at graduation. A sticker will be added to the diploma when a student earns a Tennessee Diploma with Honors, Distinction, or a Williamson County Honors Diploma. For the Volunteerism Diploma, students will be recognized at graduation for completing at least 10 hours of community service each semester in high school. You must fill out the Google Doc in order to be recognized. This document can be found in the Counseling Department section on the BHS website. Valedictorian and salutatorian will be chosen using this criteria. summa cum laude, a score of 3 or above on 75% of AP exams taken. The student will participate in at least 20 hours of community service above and beyond any other community service required by other organizations. And in the event that multiple students meet this criteria, then the honor goes to the student with the highest ACT composite score. Now we'll move on to test information, specifically the PSAT, the ACT, and then other test dates for this school year. The PSAT is the preliminary SAT test. When taken during the junior year, it is the qualifying test for the National Merit Scholarship. We want every junior to sign up for this exam. Even if you don't think you are a candidate for National Merit Finalist, there are other recognitions, such as Commended, Scholar, or Semifinalist. All recognitions will open doors for you. Here are some examples of scholarship money awarded to National Merit Finalists. On the left, you'll see some Tennessee schools. On the right, you'll see schools that award full tuition for this recognition. Take a moment and scan over these details. Then spend some time on your own looking at college websites and specifically the dollar amounts that your schools of interest award. Other reasons to take the PSAT is it is aligned to the SAT, so it allows you to compare how you would do on the SAT compared to the ACT. They are very different tests, and students often find they prefer or perform better on one test over the other. It gives you access to college planning tools and test prep tools. Colleges will provide you with admission and financial aid information. And it's an opportunity to practice for standardized tests in general. We administer the PSAT at Brentwood High School on Tuesday, October 26th at 7:40 a.m. We order the test in advance, so there is a limited number. Registration is first come, first serve, and will remain open until all spots are full. Turn in the form with payment to guidance to reserve your spot. We want every junior to sign up for the PSAT. The ACT is a requirement for graduation. We provide 2 opportunities for students to take it at BHS, in March of their junior year and in October of their senior year. There is no fee, and you can go to the website and fill out your demographics. If you'd like to take the ACT prior to March, these are the Saturday dates it is offered. Mark your calendars for this year's test dates. October 26th is the PSAT. March 1st is the ACT. Seniors take it October 5th. April 18th through May 3rd is the TCAP window. Juniors will take Algebra 2 and U.S. History. And then AP tests are administered May 2nd through the 13th, and the deadline to register for those is November 1st. Now we'll talk about the initial college planning process. The Williamson County College Fair is coming up on Tuesday, September 14th. It will be held at the Williamson County Ag Center. Admission is free. Over 80 college reps will set up tables and be available to answer your questions. Parents and students can walk around and visit with these reps. It's a great way to start the college search process. The cost of college. For the year 2020-21, the average tuition and fees to attend a state school is approximately $6,800. That's per semester. Out of state is double that, and private is even more. This figure does not include living expenses, which average the cost of the tuition figure. So when you add all that up, you're looking at about $25,000 per year, or $100,000 for a 4-year in-state college education. This figure does not include any financial aid or scholarship money. It sure does inspire you to go out and look for some money. The bulk of financial aid and scholarship money will come from the institution that you choose. You can search for outside scholarships, and there is a place on our website that has a list of scholarships that are available. It is constantly updated. It's a bit early to be applying for scholarships as a junior. You'll want to wait until next year because the current seniors are going to be getting all the scholarship money for this year. But at least you can take a look and sort of get a feel for what's out there. And just note that the student must be logged into their MyPlace account in order to see this scholarship list. NCAA. If you plan to play a sport in college, you must apply to the NCAA clearinghouse. Apply through their website and then request a transcript be uploaded. So that's it. You know how to reach me. Dr. Smith and I are here to serve you. It's going to be a great year, class of 2023. Thank you.